Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the LA Chargers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Set.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. And look at this defense for the Vikings. They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently the toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Javon Hargrave gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing is McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. So he's stopped for no gain. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Charger drive about to get going. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good start. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And taken down just shy of the 40. The Chargers now at 2-5 to start play. And they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about where they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now Herbert going to change the look. They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10.
Delta, ready.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Taken down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
380. Good out. Go.
Here's Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Chargers 7, Vikings nothing.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Deion Henley in there to bring him down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air with McCarthy. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's incomplete.
Looks like a 2nd empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, we're going to milk the clock here. We just got to do ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Like saying they thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Home troops right. Baylor Tiger.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go.
Now it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Herbert changing things up.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Set. Let's go. Set.
Again, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. Yards is the distance on the punt there. And it will be Vikings ball 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 2nd and 11. Looking to throw McCarthy. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. On play action, McCarthy. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable here for Davis. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Here's Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith. They get 11 back on that. It leads to 3rd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, Kaplan. Home troops right. Ready.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Herbert now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Kaplan. Let's go.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Go.
On 2nd and 10. Herbert. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
59. 180. Hey, ram.
Herbert back to the air. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Chargers 14. Vikings nothing.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk risk anything here late in the half. They'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game. 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Vikings, first down.
Here we go. 180. That's it. Done.
Wentz now to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They run it with Chandler. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wentz. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Chandler. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
At the 7-yard line.
82. Here we go. 280.
Wentz going to throw. Touchdown! Jordan Addison, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score.
Lining up for the extra point.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Vikings 7.
his kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They will run for it with Hampton. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Ray. Go.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. That's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 4.
380. Kappa. Set.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The Chargers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Here's Herbert. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and reconnects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. yards now to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Trey 15, Trey 15.
Here's Chandler. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
180.
To throw, it's Wentz. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Throwing is Wentz. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 4. At the 28.
To throw is Wentz. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
T.J. Hockenson, 28 yards. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again. Here are the fourth.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
At their own 6-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field track, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie. Take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Crowd right. Go.
From his own end zone, Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Hey, we got to push it up. 12. Hey, ram.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got him in. Complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. Taking it in. And the Chargers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Here we go, here we go. 280! 46 down, man, 5-4.
Now Wentz. And he's caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Wentz. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
They'll run on first down. Chandler. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Wentz to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down. To throw is Wentz. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's fourth down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. Fourth down and 8.
Here we go, back, man. 280! 6-5-7.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Charles, you think about this victory, pretty impressive. They came in facing one of the top defenses in the National Football League. Not only did they get the win, They played a clean football game, didn't have any turnovers against that great defense.
Yeah, it's a terrific observation because you know they emphasize ball security, wanted to avoid making any major mistakes playing against that tough defense, and they were turnover free and took points when they were available. Excellent execution, and they did it confidently.
So for the Chargers, they get a much-needed victory to get to 3-5 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.